Okay. Greetings, fellow adventurers, and welcome to Hazards and Hijinks, the live-action fantasy role-playing improv comedy show. My name is Hero Carlisle, and I am your dungeon master tonight. Thank you so much for joining us live on YouTube and or Twitch. We know you could be anywhere else on a Friday night, and we are so very happy you are here with us. If this is your first show with us, welcome! You are about to go on the most epic adventure of your entire life. If you have returned with us, welcome back. I hope you brought your swords, your sheaths, and your other S-sounding equipment with you, because you are certainly going to need them tonight. We have put together quite an adventure for you. Here at Hazards and Hijinks, I gather together the most talented comedians, improvisers, and role players that I personally know. Then I go to our social media, to our Instagrams, our TikToks, our Tumblrs, and our Twitters, and I ask what kind of monster you would like our heroes to challenge, and what kind of quests you'd like our heroes to go on. And this week, by an overwhelming number, you selected the Gelatinous Cube. So that is the monster our heroes will be challenging tonight. That's right, that lime-colored monster itself. The Gelatinous Cube will be challenging our heroes. And the quest that our heroes will be going on will be an escort quest. That's right, they will be taking a hapless NPC from point A to point B. If they get them across that finish line alive, they will earn a level achievement. And for most of our party, that means Archimedes, Ode, and Michael Richardson will earn that coveted level 2. That's right, we could potentially see 3 of our 4 players level tonight. Doesn't that sound awesome? I know it does to me. I hope it does to you. Now, so I think that's all I need to say. So why don't we get started? Let's do what we always do. My favorite part of the show, where we introduce our players for tonight. Why don't we introduce our players for tonight? Starting off with everyone's favorite Caleb Fietsam as Archimedes' rat sword, the Ratfolk Templar.
I love rats.
He loves rats so much. Put your hands together for everyone's favorite Magneto Morgan as Ode Elfwig, the Dwarf Hunter.
Oh, hello, Kitty Winks. Remember, before a big adventure, make sure you bring lots of bottled water. Don't want to overheat.
Yes, be sure to hydrate before any adventure. Put your hands together for everyone's favorite Brandon Burns as Michael Richardson, the Human Hunter.
Pleasure to be here as always. Ready for a good time, we all are.
Ready for a good time. Yes, ready for a good time. And finally, put your hands together for everyone's favorite Tyler, everyone's favorite X, and everyone's favorite Koontz, Tyler X Koontz as Tusk, the Loxodon Rogue.
Whoa! I once ran into the bard, Rihanna, and she was like, "Hey, that's an elephant."
Coming in strong with the jokes. That's our party tonight. I know we're excited, so let's get this adventure started. We're going to start, as we always do, with a hearty huzzah. So feel free to join with us. Let's get this huzzah started on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Huzzah! Huzzah! Right. Let's start with Tusk. Now, when last we saw Tusk, he, along with Phylos and Albie the Wizard, had defeated Skin Deep after witnessing Simon, the Iron-born mercenary, defeat Skin Deep and sacrifice himself to do it. Desperately, the 3 of them took on Deck, the leader of the Sneaky Takers, and though they fought valiantly, they were defeated by deck, and Tusk was overwhelmed by her vicious attacks and left bleeding to die on the streets of Oakvale. However, for those of you who have been following along in the adventure, we know that Tusk did not die. He was carried back to the Broken Tankard Tavern, where he had been tended to and had been slowly recuperating for the next day at the hands of the tavern master. And Tusk, as he slowly awoke, began to gather his bearings, realizing he was still in the Broken Tankard Tavern. The tavern master stood before him, cleaning a tankard. Hey!
Oh, gosh. Oh, every day seems like a waking nightmare.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. That's called getting older.
Oh, could you give me the strongest thing you got, please? I just need to forget. Oh,
The strongest thing I got?
that's right. Whatever will make me forget that I've killed one of my friends and couldn't save the other.
Okay then. The tavern master punches you in the face as hard as he can.
Oh, good. Oh, give me
How's
another.
that? You sure?
Yeah, I can take it.
Wait! He punches you again in the face as hard as he can. I did just 10. You were. If I punch you again, you're probably going to die.
I deserve this.
Kid, I did not pull you from bleeding on the street, tend to you to bring you back to life just so I could beat you to death in my establishment.
I've lost my direction. I don't know where to go. I'm just, don't know what to do. My friends, redemption. I need redemption. That's what I need.
That's a pretty solid thing. As it so happens, the town needs saving, and you and the wizard are the only two cool adventurers left alive, as far as I can tell. So I sent the wizard on one half of a redemption adventure, and I think I'm going to send you on the other half.
Great. Anything to get me out of my head. Can you punch me again?
All right. Wait! He punches you in the face again.
Don't get that. Did it.
Tusk slumps down. Several hours later, Tusk awakens. His nose has been bandaged. Oh, good, you're up. Here, it's the second strongest thing I have. This is dwarven whiskey.
Ooh, all right. I got this.
Oh, right. This is going to be a constitution check. We're going to roll a constitution check. You need to roll a 12 or better.
9.
Ooh, a 9. All right. Yes, you are inebriated. That means all of your checks are going to be at disadvantage. All of your attacks are going to be at disadvantage. But there are no benefits. You're good at dancing. Your dancing is improved. So your performance checks are improved.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right.
My whole life I've been at a disadvantage. I think it's time for this elephant to get his peanuts. I believe that's what we like. I don't know. I've never met my parents or another Loxodon before.
Ah, okay then.
Right. This quest.
Yeah.
Oh, wise one. What's going on? How can I help you help me?
All right. So you and the wizard, you stopped skin deep.
That's right. At the cost of Simon's life.
Yeah. But you see, Skin Deep is an immortal demon, and the only thing that can stop him completely is Meganyorn, which is a stone hammer and 3 spells cast at the same time. So Skin Deep is eventually going to reform himself and continue killing everyone.
No! I won't let Simon's death be in vain! Oh! Crash!
Yeah, no, just go ahead and fuck up my bar. It's not like I've had a hell of a day.
Yes, sir. We'll rebuild. It's okay. Listen,
Okay.
you've been like a father to me. I'll always remember your kindness and the blows of your massive fist.
Now,
All right. Let me just kiss you. Goodbye. I'm gonna...
okay. All right, this is happening. Okay. All right, yeah. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Anywho, I need you to get the Meganyorn.
All right. Goodbye, Pop-Pop. I will do this.
Do you know where you're going?
Yeah, I'm going on the quest.
Do you think maybe I know where the Meganyorn is?
Do you?
I have some idea where the Meganyorn is.
Oh, well, that's great. Why didn't you just say so?
I was getting, but you were kissing me and leaving.
To go on the quest.
Okay. You need to go to Ontervaar, which is the dwarf district of Oakvale. It's the underground district. That's where I cast the magic spell to see where it ended up, and that's where it ended up. So you got to go down there to get it.
Oh, we go to Wunderbar.
Yeah. So do that. Come on back. By then, your wizard friend should come back with at least 2 other spellcasters, and we can send Skin Deep back to the abyss.
You know, you're pretty knowledgeable for just some barkeep. You ever go adventuring?
I'm retired.
Oh, that's great. Not many of us get to do such a thing, you know?
Yeah. I'm not going to go into my backstory, but a couple of me and my buddies, we adventured for some times, then we all retired, and like a bunch of jackasses, they came out of retirement, and I stayed in retirement. So I got a hard line, not passing it, you know.
Yeah, gotcha. You know, if you ever want to get back in, though, to adventuring, you're with the right group to do so. Mm-hmm. Wunderbar! Here I come.
Yep. Good luck. Please don't die. That would be real bad.
Well, at least if death embrace comes for me, I'll see my friends' faces once again.
That is a melancholy elephant right there. Wow. All right. And he just
bye, Pop-Up.
Bye. And so Tusk made his way outside and began to make his way to the lower levels of Oakvale towards Ontervaar. He had heard of Ontervaar from Ode, but he had never been to Ontervaar itself. Actually, few of the cool adventurers besides Ode had ever been to Ontervaar. Ontervaar has strange rules about who's allowed to go and when. Dwarves are suspicious people. Even Nan, herself a dwarf, was not really welcome in Ontervaar, as she was braid mane and they were wild manes predominantly. 2 different clans with 2 very different cultural identities that often settled their disputes, as dwarves always do, with their fists and with a lot of violence. As Tusk made his way to the entrance of Ontervaar, he saw that the dwarven guards had suffered the same fate that so many others had suffered after the cataclysmic attack of Skin Deep. Their skin ripped from their body, and they had been twisted and mangled, transformed into ghoulish monstrosities, their lifeless, horrific bodies laying limp on either side of the entryway descending down into Ontervaar. A large iron gate slammed shut, preventing Tusk from entering in to the Undertown district itself.
Hello?
I doubt you'll hear anything.
Who said that?
Out from the shadows stepped a large gray catfolk, berserker, wearing thick gray leather armor. His hide was covered in scars. His eyes were a dark yellow. You could tell he was very old, but still in what seemed to be the prime of his life.
Hello. I understand you're a cool adventurer.
I'm acquainted with the cool adventurers. I don't believe I deserve that title anymore. But, I'm here at Wunderbar to help keep Skin Deep away, or seal him, or something.
An admirable quest to be on. I am Gorgax the Mighty of the fabulous foursome. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Yeah, of course I've heard of you. Oh my God, you're like legends. Oh, before cool adventurers were cool adventurers, you were the cool adventurers.
Yes.
And you came up with a fabulous four. Yeah, no, we wanted to be like you. Some of us, we wanted to split up, or be a faction of the cool adventurers, but then we accidentally killed a whole family, and then we went into the afterlife to go and rescue their souls and bring them back down to Earth, but possibly destroyed the in-between section of or one of the realms of the dead, and
Say no more, kid. That sounds like an average Tuesday to an adventurer.
you're so cool. Excuse me.
Well, as it stands, it looks like our goals are aligned. I am also heading to Ontervaar on my own quest.
Really? Do you want? Would you sign my Tusk?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
He pulls out a pen and writes Gorgax the Mighty across your tusk.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna get this engraved. That's gonna be awesome.
Always
right.
flattering to meet a fan.
Well, like, check it. I'm your biggest fan.
You've got jokes. You remind me of my old friends. They, fabulous foursome. At least some of them had jokes. Some of them had quite the sense of humor. But that was another time, another age. Anywho, as you can tell, I am a berserker. And though I have skills, traps, and dungeon delving are not some of them, which make me somewhat limited in venturing down into the lower depths of Ontervaar. But you, I can tell, are quite the skilled rogue. So, I think an alliance is in order. I help you. You help me, and together, perhaps we can save this city.
You got it, Gorgax. Yeah. Let's start with this gate right here. I just need to sober up a little bit.
Would you like to perform a sober up check?
Would I, Mr.
Okay.
Put his voice in the sky?
All right, let's perform a sober up check. This is going to be a constitution check. We're going to set this at 16 or better. Now, you do have a disadvantage, so we have to roll a d6 in addition to the d20. So right now, it's a little tough, but I have faith in you, Tusk.
Oh, so that's a 15 minus 2 for 13.
You were so close. No. You luckily you are starting to sober up, but you are still pretty heavily buzzed. However, in addition to the performance checks, your charisma checks now also have a bonus. You have reached the level of drunk where you have the gift for gab.
Oh, you know what? It's not even a problem. I used to get through doors like this in my dorm days, no problem. Excuse me, sorry. Well, I'll just get this open in a jiffy. Let me just pull out my old thieves' tools. Yep. Okay. All right, let's do it.
All right, thieves' tools. Dropping them on the ground, you begin to make your way to the iron door. You find the apparatus to open the iron door, and you begin to tinker with your thieves' tool. This is going to be an engineering check. Now, as a rogue, you do have some expertise with this, so we'll set the check at 12. Should be pretty easy for you, but you do have that disadvantage. So we have to add the disadvantage to your roll.
That's a dirty one.
A dirty one. Okay, no. You bumble around with it. You manage not to break your tools, but you do damage the device. You are not able to open the iron gate. Smoke begins pouring out of the gate mechanism.
They're quite tricky, I understand. Allow me, my friend.
Gax walks to the iron gate, grabbing the iron gate with his mighty paws. He grunts and rips the iron gate from its holding.
Oh!
Lifting it over his head, he throws it into the courtyard of Oakvale.
I can't do that for every door now, mind you.
Well, there's more than one way to open a door, I suppose.
And there's more than one way to skin a cat.
Yes, and there's more than one way to step one foot in front of the other. You could go backwards, in fact. Ooh. Which I do through the door now. Ooh.
Yes, it reminds me of the old Loxodon adage, how does one eat an elephant?
What? How? What?
One bite at a time, my friend.
Oh, you're so cool. Oh, God. Oh, you're so cool. Everything you say, I like it. You've met other Loxodons?
Oh, of course. I've actually been accepted into the Loxodon court, the Ivory Court. I'll tell you all about it. Come, now after you. You are essentially my trap master. Please lead the way.
You got it. I'll sniff for traps and won't let anything get past my eye. Or at the very least, maybe I'll just be the bait for such traps. That'll be good enough. Let's do this.
Very well, very well.
And the two of you begin to descend down into Ontervaar. Meanwhile, back in the jail cells of the sneaky takers in the ancient dwarven sewers, Ode, Archimedes, and Michael Richardson stand over the corpses of Brand and Burn, having successfully slain them. They have restored, I put in quotations, the Meganyorn, and are ready to begin the next part of their revenge quest. Uncertain as to what that is exactly outside of revenge.
Mysterious voice, you did the quote?
Yes.
No.
I don't.
No quote.
That's a no quotes on that one.
No quotes.
Okay, of course.
Take it again. Take it again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's take it from the top.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, of course. We're taking it from the top. All right.
Yeah, from the top, please. Thank you.
You want me to start the intro? Is that
No, not all the way from the top. We just need to turn his camera off.
I know. I'm just gonna make sure you do it right. I'm gonna help.
Oh, okay. Meanwhile, at the dungeon of the Sneaky Takers in the ancient dwarven sewers, Ode, Archimedes, and Michael Richardson stand over the body of Bran and Byrne, who they recently have slain with the restored Meganyorn, which is totally and legitimately restored, ready for the next phase of their quest. Part revenge, part unknown.
That was good. That was very good. Yeah.
I feel good about it too.
Honestly, I need a drink after all that. That was a lot. Anyone would like a sip? Would you like a sip by chance, Archimedes?
Pour it in.
There you are. Oh, go ahead. Take a nice look. Got it.
All right, let's roll a constitution check for Archimedes. We're going to roll a constitution check on that. Let's set this at, well, Michael Richardson, what kind of alcohol is this?
It's equal parts elven whiskey, mountain potato liquid, also known as vodka, and something found in the mountain folks region called moonshine. All equal parts, a little bit of triple sec thrown in at the bottom.
Wow.
It's called Daddy's Fuel. That's what my family's called it for.
Daddy's Fuel. Okay, yeah, then we're going to set this check at 18. You need to get an 18 or better.
Okay.
Now you are a Ratfolk, so you have an advantage to Constitution checks for poisons, and I am going to count this as a poison. So let's add a 1d6 to that roll.
It tastes like a poison.
Yeah.
Oh, it hit the other dice and made it 14.
Oh, 14, that's not bad. I am going to say you are heavily buzzed. So you have a disadvantage to all of your checks. That includes attacks, but you have an advantage to performance checks and charisma checks.
I'll take it.
All right, woo. That's good.
Okay, so you've got the Meganyorn, and
that's my baby right here.
And I've got this Meganyorn.
Oh, there's a second Meganyorn.
Wait, one sec.
Wait, no, I thought I had the Meganyorn rat.
Just a pokey thing.
You know, as a person who has wielded the Meganyorn a couple times, I don't want to brag or put you guys down as to not knowing what the Meganyorn is. This does feel like the real Meganyorn, and I do maybe feel its power coursing through me. I just want to put that out there.
Mighty? You feel like strong and mighty, like you could take on the world?
Oh, I feel like I could punch a hole in the wall right now.
Archimedes, then you lead that way. I follow your heart. I trust you implicitly. I will do whatever you say, for you have the power of the Meganyorn.
All right, I like this.
You're my guy. Thinking. I love it. You know what? Take another drink. You're gonna need another drink with the power of the Meganyorn. That's what.
Yeah, I like that idea. Hit me.
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to be another Constitution check set at 18. You still have your heritage advantage to poisons is negated by the fact that you are drunk. So it's just a D20. So this was just
family history does stay no matter how drunk you get. I feel like when you have a lineage against poison, it doesn't just die because you take on more poison. You're still resilient against it.
Well, right now he's at a neutral.
Yeah, but when I'm out of sorts, I feel like that's when my family is really there for me.
If anything, he should get double advantage, like if you really think about it, because now he's ingested poison. His body's like, let's freaking go. Time to fight off the poison. We're freaking ready. You know what I mean?
I think he's getting more rat.
Maybe.
Honestly, probably.
Maybe. What's that roll? What did we get?
A 4.
Okay, yes. You are blackout drunk, Archimedes. You are capable of performing simple functions, which is movement and free actions. you can refer to the actions page in the Hazards and Hijinks book for what free actions are. But you will have to perform 3 consecutive sober up checks to get out of blackout drunk.
His performance checks are still advantage, right?
No, he's blackout drunk.
Oh, he's blackout. Okay, all right.
Ah!
All right. What's that, Arch? Yeah, bud. Yeah. How you doing there, bud? Where'd you go?
I feel great.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
A small set of eyes and furry eyebrows look out from one of the doors of a cell at the far end of the dungeon. Hello, is that the Magneto?
Hell yeah.
Hello there, rat person. Hi. Oh, hi there, Ode.
Oh, hello.
It is me, Sven, the Forge Master. How are you?
I've been better. I mean, my knee's been it has a rash.
Oh, that's not very good. I have also been better. I've been kidnapped, and my family has been murdered.
Oh,
so equally bad. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, you look great.
Well, thank you.
Your skin looks fantastic.
Whoa.
You want to get out?
How much of my skin can they see, Ode?
You've got a few patches.
Oh no.
Yeah. I wasn't going to say anything. Guys,
Was that? I'm so sorry. Did I overstep my bounds on this one? I am so incredibly sorry.
I'm virtually naked, is what you're saying?
No, it's not that bad. It's just
I have dishonored my ancestors. You can see my shame for all to see.
Listen, Sven, prison is stressful. We all understand, okay?
It's just a little shame. It's just you've dishonored, but like
It's shame light. It's a shame light.
yeah,
Like there's no sugar in this shame.
I did not weep when my family was murdered in front of me by these sneaky takers. But I weep now, for they stole my beard. They stole my mane. Oh, they stole my mane! They stole my mane!
Oh, we could shave like a goat or a sheep and like glue it on.
What do you think I am? Some type of fake dwarf? They would hey, you think that they would dare do that to my ancestors?
No, I do think that you should stop yelling because it's just so aggressive. And
It's a lot of negative energy coming out of you right now. Do you want to get out of prison?
I apologize. I lost my temper. That was very inappropriate of me.
I appreciate the apology and I thank you for understanding. I apologize that I overstepped my bounds and now we have an open line of communication.
Yeah, I feel very good about this. I feel like you have learned a lot in this brief encounter.
I have.
Yes. There's a lot of growth here, which is very good.
I'm all about growth. Personal and spiritual growth is very important to me. So I appreciate you teaching me and me learning about you and your culture.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anywho, as it turns out, the reason I was kidnapped, they wanted me to reforge the Magneto into some type of doomsday weapon. Oh. And now you have the Magneto, and from the looks of it, it appears to be damaged in some way. And you have crudely put it back together, though completely. No one is disputing that it is completely restored and not at all in dispute. But still, it could use, the person who originally made it,
Yeah, I mean, I'm no forge master, but I get around. Yeah.
Yeah. No one's disputing this. I'm just saying it is fortuitous that I am here
and I could potentially, if we were to go back to Ontervaar to my forge, I could reforge the Meganion, and it would not be in such a condition. You know, perhaps my understanding is Skin Deep was released, and that is bad for everybody involved.
That's an accurate statement.
Yeah.
So I think that we just go ahead, get out of that cell, and we go on our way to whatever that place you called it. What was it called again? It was the
my forge
Yeah.
in Ontervaar.
Ontervaar?
Ontervaar.
Ontervaar.
Yeah.
Ontervaar. Am I
Ontervaar.
saying it right? Ontervaar.
Ontervaar, yeah.
Ontervaar.
Ontervaar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ontervaar.
Yeah, like Long Johns. Yeah, Ontervaar.
Ontervaar.
Yeah. Why is this so hard? Why does he not understand?
I'm asking if I'm saying it right. Ontervaar.
No, I get it. I get it.
All right, just want to check.
No, humans' tongues are not as developed as dwarves. You do not have the same muscle structure, which is fine. No one is making value judgment. It is just a statement of biology, and so you do the best you can.
Showers are neat, but you'll never know the joy of grooming the correct way.
Yeah, jawohl.
I just lick myself and have my rats lick me too.
That is closer. That is much closer to how we do things.
You know? Have your rats. Wait, your rats lick you to clean
Yeah,
yourself.
we all. Yeah, it's like a mutual community bath, but on my body.
You form a circle.
No, it's like they all climb on top.
Oh no, he
Oh,
was
no.
describing what Wildmane dwarves do. We form a circle. It's called an Orgy, or a trine. We form a trine, and this Orgy trine, and we begin licking each other. It's quite good. Would you like to know more about the Orgy trine, Michael Richardson?
Honestly, I'd like to just head on down to the Orderfair and get this little thing going.
I use the Meganiorn to hit the door and open it.
Okay, because you are blackout drunk, we are going to have to roll to see if you can accomplish that task first and foremost. So let's roll a d20. We need an 11 or better.
18.
18, yes. You succeed in the task, so you are able to swing the Meganiorn. This is going to be a strength check. Strength is in your wheelhouse, so I'm going to set this at 5 or better. You just have to roll a 5 or better, but you have a disadvantage. So let's apply the disadvantage die to that.
7.
7 by, just barely. But the Meganiorn crashes into the lock on the door. The door shatters open as energy courses through your body into the Meganiorn. The door obliterates, turning into splinter and dust. Oh, wow, that's, I forget how awesome I made that hammer. It's super awesome. Do not look at my sham. His beard is quite short and patchy. He has been sheared, and some of it is also falling off from the sheer stress of the situation he finds himself in. I am sorry that you must see me in this way, Ode. I am not an adventurer like you, so I do not have the same resolve and mettle. So, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Sven, I want you to have something. This is this okay? I got this from a visit long ago. I want you to take this. It's called Rogaine.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Splish.
It depends.
Glass.
It depends. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let us go.
Yeah.
I think we're going away then. All right, then let's go ahead and travel.
And so you have found your escort adventure. You must take Sven into Ontervaar to his forge and allow him to reforge the Meganiorn. Should you accomplish this task, you will receive a level achievement and get that much closer to earning your second level. All right, good luck to you. The 4 of you make your way out of the dungeon and find yourself at a long hallway. The hallway is not guarded. Okay, so this is like a dwarven sewer, yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know your way out?
Sewer, dumbwaiter. It's. I mean, I'm not saying that we just push our trash onto the surface, but
There's methods for it all. Basically, I believe that we can go down this way. I remember there was something about a ship or something like that below us. I don't know if that might get us to where we need to go a bit faster. I don't quite remember.
I am a forge master. I do not have not a map master or calligrapher as it were. But I'm willing to suggest ideas to you.
I think it's fine. Archimedes, what's going on there, bud? How you doing?
I'm having a great time. I love you guys. I love hanging out with you guys.
We love you.
I'm smelling something. It smells like the stuff that Ode splashed on his fan, and I think it's coming from that way.
oh,
It's good sense. I think that let's just head on down this hallway. I guess I'll lead.
Can you hold my hand?
Always. Come on now. You know I got your
just
hand.
form a safety train.
Oh, you-
Safety train.
Everyone grab a safety buddy. Grab your hands. All right.
All right, yeah. I will follow behind.
We'll
I
go
will
this
take
way.
the rear, as it were.
All right. All
All
right.
right. You continue down the hallway until you come to a fork. You could go left or you could go right. Which direction would you like to go?
I pick it up.
What?
I pick up the fork.
Very well. You now have a silver fork in your possession.
Okay.
Would you like to go left or would you like to go right?
Left, baby. Let's go left. Go left, Michael.
All
right.
right. Left it is. Let's roll a d4. Let's roll a d4.
1.
1. You make your way left and you come to a long ascending stairway. You begin to walk up the stairway and you notice that smell that Archimedes had pointed out before. It is still quite strong and growing stronger. What would you like to do?
I'd like to, using my hunter's instinct, send one of my agents who work with me, one of my animal agents, and send him to scout ahead to see if there's anything dangerous.
All right, that's going to be an investigation check. No, because you're using your agent, we'll use an animal handling check. So let's set that check at 8 or better. We'll roll a d20 at 8 or better.
Nat 20.
A nat 20! Yes! Which animal would you like to summon?
Oh, the cunning fox. Felix the fox.
Yes. You pull out a whistle and silently blow the whistle. Seemingly from nowhere, a fox jumps out of a duct and lands before you. The fox looks at you inquisitively and with a smirk as if reading your mind, begins leaping up the stairs before quickly stopping, sniffing around, and then quickly bounding back down, turning towards you. The fox looks at you and interpreting its animal gestures, it says, "Danger ahead. Enemy."
How many?
1. Big. Gross. Very dangerous.
Awake, asleep?
Eternal?
Will attack on sight or possible compromise?
Like a fire or a raging river.
Can it be extinguished or must it be fought back against?
This is a poetic fox you've got here, Michael.
20 questions.
Oh,
going on.
every single one of the animals, especially the fox, is almost exclusively either talking haikus or in poetic verse.
Ah,
It's sort of the language we've developed.
Uncertain apologies.
Appreciative of your task.
Very well. I seek shrews. Goodbye. And then the fox bounds off further down the stairs before turning back the way you had come before. What would you like to do?
All right, folks, so there's a big, giant monster ahead on this stairway. It will kill us, more than likely. It's going to attack on sight. Any ideas, any magic spells? Or no, Archimedes, come on now.
I got a pretty good idea.
Are you feeling a little bit better? Have you sobered up a little bit? Are you still a little bit too tipsy-topsy?
Yeah, I'm feeling really bad. I'm feeling good. And I think the Meganiorn is the answer to this problem.
Well, look, if you want to lead the way, you're gonna have to take a little bit of a courage shot. So go ahead.
Yeah, hit me with it.
Come on now.
Oh my gosh.
Ode, would you like a little bit of it? Ode, would you like a drink?
No, I'm good. I need
We have to roll another Constitution check. Roll another Constitution check for old Archimedes. As you are already blackout drunk, your advantage has no longer been neutralized. It is now at a disadvantage. So this is another 18 with a 1d6 disadvantage. Good luck.
4.
4. Yes, you have been incapacitated. You immediately fall down unconscious and begin sliding down the steps back down to the lower level. Incapacitated is different than unconscious. He is not knocked out. He can be resuscitated relatively easily, but it will require a medicine check on your part to resuscitate him.
Let's just carry him.
I was thinking the same. You know what? Actually, this could work in our favor. I remember I watched this play down at the Hogstead. It was called A Few Days with Bernard, I think it was called. And these two gentlemen manipulated the unconscious body, possibly dead of a friend, to trick people into going a certain way into a trap, and then they killed this person in the trap. We could possibly use Archimedes' body to do a similar thing, as what I'll shorten to say Weekend at Bernie's.
That seems very complicated.
But fun.
What fun. Yeah, okay. Okay, help me pick him up, get him standing.
All right.
All right, we will come back to you. But meanwhile, Tusk and Gorgax of the Mighty have made their way deep into the twisting dwarven tunnels on their way to Ontervaar, as Gorgax continues to regale Tusk with tales of the Ivory Court.
So there I was, with the Ivory Princess herself, wearing nothing but a negligee, standing in the night air. I, of course, wearing just the necklace given to me by the Knoll Bandit King. Needless to say, that was quite a fetch quest.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, but that was before I found my true heart's love. But that is a sad tale. Friend, what about this room? What dangers await us?
All right. Let me put out some feelers. I can sense there is something here of fruit. Perhaps on the floor.
We want to do a sober up check first.
Yes. Let me do that.
All right, let's set this one at 10 or better. We just need to roll a 10 or better, but you still have the disadvantage.
8.
So very close. However, you are sobering up. You are just mildly buzzed. So you only have disadvantages on dexterity checks, things that require precise movements. Now, that does mean some of your dungeoneering stuff, your engineering stuff is going to be affected, but combat is back, as well as a lot of your other abilities are back. So you are almost sober. We're almost there, Tusk. So go ahead. How would you like to check for traps?
I am going to... I'm going to throw one of my smoke bombs and see if any of the smoke kind of like seeps into a weird place, like or maybe it reveals a tripwire or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, very clever. Yes, this will be an investigation check. There's no DC on this check, so we're just going to roll a D20, and depending on how well you do, I will tell you what's up.
All right. Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20, yes. You roll the smoke bomb down the hallway. It seeps gas as it rolls down, and you can see several trip wires somewhat illuminated by the smoke. Yes.
Very wise, my friend, very wise.
Yeah. I'm just a little bit tipsy still, but I should be able to maneuver through these. Or actually, that would probably be pretty. I'm gonna see actually if I can just disable this trap. I'm gonna go to one of these wires, but I'm just gonna follow it here. Let me see. I might have found something here.
All right. Yes, because of your investigation check, you have a bonus to your dungeoneering check, which is going to negate your penalty from your buzzed. So this is just going to be a straight check for you. And because you are a rogue, we're going to set this check at 7. So all you have to do is beat a 7.
That's good. Okay, another nat 20.
Another nat 20. Yes, you managed to you cut the wire. It cuts, springing all of the other wires, pulling through. Spears shoot forth through the whole chamber before slowly retracting back in. At the end of the chamber, you see a small figure tumble down. It's another catfolk. Oh no! Gorgax gasps and runs over to the catfolk. Gorgax, in his massive arms, picks up this smaller catfolk and cradles it in his arms.
Come, my friend, come. D'Artagnan, this was my ally. I had sent D'Artagnan down here to scout ahead. You did not fall victim to these traps. I can tell that these wounds are somewhat old.
Yes, I had been attacked by the ghouls. I had tried to keep myself alive until you got here, Gorgax. The horrors. Here.
D'Artagnan, here. Try my strange liquid. It might help you. It might not. I'm not sure.
No, to die in the arms of my commander is the highest honor that I could experience. Thank you, noble Loxodon, for your efforts. Here, take these non-mysterious liquids. D'Artagnan pulls out from his pouch 2 health potions and hands them to you. Congratulations, Tusk. You have been gifted 2 health potions from the dying D'Artagnan. Thank you.
Thank you. No, please don't die. Everyone around me's always dying.
Gorgax lowers D'Artagnan's body onto the ground.
This is the unfortunate reality of being an adventurer. You have everything stolen from you. Your friends, your love, and eventually your life. It is something we all must grapple with, my friend. You are young, and thus must ask yourself, is it what you wish to continue to do?
Well, perhaps I'll figure that out once this quest is done. But I know my friends' deaths would be meaningless if I don't finish this first.
Very well. Beginning to think of you as a true ally, more than a companion on this adventure. Perhaps once this is done, you can continue to quest with me. I would be honored if you would join my pride.
Oh, the honor is all mine. Yeah, thank you. It's something I've always aspired to be ever since I was a young Loxodon, in an awkward situation surrounded by my dwarven parents and whatnot. I
also grew up around dwarves. The great love of my life was a dwarf. The greatest betrayal I ever suffered was at the hands of a dwarf. And now, the darkest adventure I find myself on is amongst the dwarves. Come, friend, let us go deeper into this dungeon.
Let's do it. I'm feeling chipper and spry. I'm ready for this.
Quite the battle cry. Meow. Let us go.
Avanti.
And so you continue on. You come to a three-way crossroads. Would you like to go forward, left, or to the right?
I am going to check the ground and see where there's been the most footpaths.
Ooh, very, very clever. I'm going to say this is a history check. So let's roll a history check. Now, again, as a rogue, you have an advantage on this check. So we're going to set this at 5 or better.
6.
Ooh, yes. You can tell that of the paths, almost no one uses the right path. The most predominantly used is the center, and the second most used is the left.
Yeah, well, I convey that to Gorgax. Are we trying to go where no one goes or the most people go?
Well, I would think if this was the most direct route to Ontervaar, we'd want to go where everyone would go.
Right. Which was the center?
Yes, the center.
Let's go. The center it is. All those years in rogue schooling finally paying off.
All right, let's roll a 1d6.
2.
A 2. Okay, yes. This has a descending stairwell. You make your way, it's a corkscrew stairwell, so you begin to descend down further and further down. Do you want to check for traps?
I'm gonna try and sniff them out.
All right. Would that be a perception check or some other type of check?
No, this is perception.
All right, let's roll a perception check. Again, this is an open check, so no DC. Depending on how you roll, I'll tell you how you do.
5.
5. No, as far as you can tell, the air is fresh. There's actually the slight smell of warm baked bread.
Oh, somebody's cooking. All right, I will bluntly and brazenly just keep moving and step on forward.
All right, very well. You make your way down and you come to a flat walkway that extends forward, opening to a large corridor from which you can see a large underground marketplace. The large underground marketplace has many shops set up. You can see where the smell of warm bread is coming from. There seems to be a bakery across from the entryway of this corridor. However, you do not see anyone. There appear to be no people. The marketplace itself is not pristine. It looks as though there's been a riot. It is in a state of chaotic disarray, but absolutely quiet.
Oh, this is quite eerie.
Yes. reminds me of Oakvale above. They too must have suffered from Skin Deep's curse down here.
Oh, those poor souls. Well, I mean, look at all the money they'll save on cosmetics. Sorry. It's how I deal with when I'm nervous.
I also have a gallows sense of humor.
Well, I guess. Are you hungry? Maybe we should grub on this bread, or perhaps we should just keep going. Who knows where that who made that.
Gorgax grabs a piece of bread, twisted knot of pretzel, and takes a bite of it.
Could use some cheese sauce. Let us go.
Indeed.
Now, I do not know the specifics of your quest, but I must make my way to the Forge District. I have business with an old friend by the name of Sven the Forge Master, if he lives. If not, I need to find his workshop and make use of some of his books.
Well, I was feeling really low and wanted to feel nothing, so I got punched in the head 3 times and drank myself into a stupor.
Yes.
And the only thing I actually remember is something about maybe another caster or a spell, or I want to say I'm feeling it's like in the air. It's like coming around me. It's like a hammer to my head or something like that. I'm not sure. You know what? Your quest is probably we crossed paths. This must be, I'm sure it'll like beam down to me like some sort of signal. I'll know it when it happens. Let's do your thing. I'll worry about mine later.
That sounds like the best course of action. Mm-hmm. Very well. It's been a while since I've been in Ontervaar, but if I remember correctly, the Forge District is this way.
He gestures towards his right.
Now, I seriously doubt this part of the city is going to be trapped, but if you would still like to lead, you're welcome to.
Yeah. You know what? If you're feeling tired, maybe you should conserve some of your strength. You hop up on my back here, and we'll just get on going.
All right.
Gorgax climbs onto your back.
Awesome. Yeah. We're super tall now.
We are very tall, and everything is real small because it's all built for dwarves.
Oh, man. Yeah, so with your, cat eyes, perhaps you could perceive if there's any danger coming by a lot sooner. You know what? He did say something about ghouls. You think there are ghouls around here? Usually I can smell ghouls before I see them.
Surprisingly, the one thing that separates this from the surface is there's no blood. I've noticed a distinct lack of blood throughout this entire facility. It's almost as if something's been cleaning it up. I'm curious as to what that could be.
Yeah.
Can we investigate this or just continue on?
No, that's true. It's like pristine almost down here.
Yes.
Huh. Okay. Let's keep our eyes out, but perhaps it's okay. Let's soldier on.
Very well. I will just direct you as to which way to go. We go down this corridor here.
He points you in a particular direction, and the two of you begin to make your way to the Forge District. Meanwhile, Ode and Michael Richardson and Sven have lifted the unconscious, the incapacitated, I should specify, Archimedes up and have continued to walk up the stairway. The smell of Rogaine has dissipated as the four of you walk up the stairway. You come to a flat corridor and continue to walk for some time. Would you like to try and resuscitate Archimedes, or do you want to continue the weekend with Bernard charade?
Where did the monster go?
That is a great question. Where did the monster go? Indeed, would you like to investigate?
Well, it could have been the traps. You see, we don't like getting many people down here in Ontervaar. So what we do is we build a bunch of traps. We put it just everywhere. But it only works on people that are taller than the dwarf. The taller you are, really, the more at risk you are. That's why we put chandeliers just in every hallway.
I'm having to do this like every 2 feet.
Yeah. It's like living on a metronome. It's got to be out. But privacy is privacy.
I guess that's fair. I mean, I'd like to just be careful as possible, do a quick investigation around. I don't want to get surprised around the corner if that whatever monster it was jumps out at us.
So you are doing an investigation check specifically to locate the previously identified monster.
Yeah, just see if he's around by chance, hiding around the corner, ready to kill us.
All right, then this will have a DC set to it. I'm going to set this DC at 8. We'll set it at 8. Okay. Now, because you are a hunter and you're looking for a monster, I'm going to give you a 1d6 advantage to it.
Thank you.
15.
15. Yes. Whatever the fox had noticed, apparently when the three of you went down the stairs, it no longer noticed you. And instead of moving towards you, it went up the stairs. You are able to follow it because of its smell. It went up the stairs and down one of the corridors.
Is it the same corridor we're going down or a different one?
Well, you are currently at a crossroads where there are 2 corridors. The smell from it seems to be coming from both corridors. You can't tell if that means it came from one of the corridors and now went down the other one, or if there are multiple of these things, or if it went down the other one, or you can't specify.
There's no markings or anything on the floors or the walls that are specifying its direction?
On the ground, there is a thin, slick layer of slime.
Ooh.
You guys don't set any slime traps, do you?
No.
No. That is. It's funny enough. Ode was talking earlier about trash solution. We'd originally talked about just putting it up in the Oakvale for the orcs to deal with, which was very funny. We thought it was very funny, but they do not have a sense of humor, which we should have known, But no, we didn't go with that solution. We opted for a much more ecologically friendly solution to deal with our refuge problem. But I seriously doubt that has anything to do with this.
No, I doubt
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Archimedes, you in there? You want some candy? It's green apple.
Yeah.
Candy? You want some candy, Michael?
Archimedes, it's been long enough. Let's roll one of those sober up checks to see how you're doing.
Okay.
14.
14, yes! You've rolled your first successful sober up check. You're doing well. Yeah, you can perform free actions again.
Oh.
Arch, how you feeling, bud?
I'm waking up a little bit.
Yeah. You definitely could use a trip to IHOP, that's for sure.
Well, look, we're trying to decide if we want to make a left or a right. I know previously you screamed at me to make a left.
Love me some lefts. You know what I'm talking about.
I do. Boy, do I. All right, then.
You know what? I live here. It's much faster. Let's just go right.
Okay, sure. we have a vote for a left. We have a vote for a right.
I probably should have said so earlier. I just, I want to appreciate the journey.
No, I get it. We like to have fun and all, but we do want to get this folk where he's going and get this mega yarn all fixed and up.
It's your house. Oh, you show us. You lead
Your
it.
house in the middle of the earth. Your house in the middle of this place. Your house.
Yeah, but actually, his wife was elected to be the clan leader. He ran, but he did not. He was not selected to be the clan leader.
That's going to be on me then. So then the lyric should be her house
There
in
we
the
go.
middle of the earth. Her house in the middle of the place. Gotcha. All right.
We were all very proud of Nana. She's quite a good leader. She's quite a good leader. Old knows how to pick them. That's what everyone.
Hey, sometime, let me tell you how we met. It was at prom, and
Can we walk and talk? Is that all right? Can we also
Yeah,
walk and
Yes.
talk?
Which way are we going? Are we going right or are we
We're
going
going to right.
no,
Right.
Grab hands. Everyone grab hands. Grab hands. Grab hands.
All right. Let's roll a 1d4.
4.
4. All right. Then you make your way down the right corridor. You find yourself entering a large neighborhood of dwarven structures built into a large circular cavern. This is the residential district of Ontervaar. Yes, Ode.
I completely forgot to ask you. I'm serious, voice. Do you want some candy?
Oh no, I'm quite all right.
Are you sure it's the gelatinous cubes? Do you want some gelatinous? Oh no, is that? They're delicious.
I believe they are. I believe they are. Yeah,
No,
no.
please have a snack. It's all nice. We want you to feel fed and taken care of. Would actually, ominous voice, would you like a drink?
You know what? I got my own. Right
Well,
here.
I went ahead and
Go right
put
ahead.
some
Go
into
right
your
ahead.
cup.
Top me
There
off.
you
Top
are.
me off.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, pour it on
There you
in. Let's
go.
just make a king's cup, a dungeon master's cup.
I've
All right.
seen dwarven
Cheers.
whiskey, Mercury.
Cheers.
Salute.
Cheers.
I guess I need to roll a d20 now. Let's set my check at 18, right? That's what we're doing?
18, yeah, that's the check.
Yeah.
That's the check.
Oh, shoot. You had a 2, and then I hit it, and it turned 18.
Oh, I got an 18!
That's some bullshit right
That's
there.
some bullshit right there. That's why you don't drink with the dungeon master, because the dungeon master don't play fair. All right, nice try. Yes, Ode, as you pull out the candy, you hear a sloshing sound behind you, and Sven make a gasping sound. Oh, shice! And he's quickly yanked and pulled inside as the three of you turn around.
Hold on, we're holding hands. We've been holding hands this whole time.
Then who is holding Sven's hand?
I was.
All right, then let's make a strength check. This strength check is going to be set at 18 or better.
Well, I'm also holding on to Ode, so I
know.
Okay, I should
2.
make sure.
2. Okay, Ode, you have also been pulled into the grip. So you were holding Michael Richardson's hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Michael Richardson, you are now making a strength check. Your strength check is 16 or better.
4.
4, yes. You are also pulled into the large thing. You are holding Archimedes' hand, yes?
Yes, I am.
Archimedes, you are blackout drunk. So we need to roll the D10 just to see if you can do anything.
Oh, he's sober up last check.
Yeah, he's sobered up.
No, he has to roll 3 consecutive
gotcha.
sober-ups. He rolled 1, so he has 2 more.
Was
I'm
this
just not
disadvantage?
incapacitated anymore.
He doesn't roll. He doesn't have disadvantage to the check
4.
to see if
It's
he can
4
do anything.
anyways.
Then he also pulled into it. The 4 of you find yourself floating in a large green gelatinous cube and immediately take 1d6 acid damage.
Oh.
Let's roll 1d6.
6.
6 acid damage. Sven begins screaming as more of his beard and hair begins sizzling inside the acid of the gelatinous cube.
Oh, no.
You can see the skeletal remains as well as the other bits of refuge inside of the gelatinous cube as the gelatinous cube begins slowly moving back into the corridor that you were previously inside of. That would make it Ode's turn. Ode, what do you want to do?
I chew.
Okay.
I chew my way out.
Okay, you chew your way out. That's going to be...
That's a power attack. I've established. This is candy.
Okay, yes. That's a power attack.
Power?
That's a power attack. All right, power attack away. Yes, then roll your power attack. That is going to be 3d6 for
5.
you.
I've got a Meganon. I don't know if that does anything, but...
You know what? Let's you know what? I will give you this. That is going to be a religion check for you. So let's roll a religion check.
Oh no, I have such bad attendance.
Yeah, so let's set this at 16 or better.
Oh.
17.
17. Oh, then we'll add an extra d6. So let's add an extra d6 to that power attack.
That's 4d6.
10 total.
You have scored 10 total. So you, with the Meganorn, you kind of swing the Meganorn in a circular fashion inside the gelatinous cube, kind of loosening it up a little bit, and you begin slurping down and biting and chewing your way through the gelatinous cube. The gelatinous cube kind of undulates and wiggles wildly as you slowly move a little closer to the edge of the gelatinous cube. Let's roll 1d6 points of damage for Ode.
5.
5. Ooh. Oh, that would put you at 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not looking good. That would make it Michael's turn. Michael Richardson, what would you like to do?
All right, so I'm next to Ode, correct?
Yes.
And he's chewed his way out, creating kind of like an open space within the gelatinous cube.
He hasn't chewed his way out. He's just kind of moved a little bit within it. So there is a bubble kind of behind him. Yes.
So I'm in that bubble then, kind of like in a free range, a little bit of motion, to where I could like potentially, let's say, throw something.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. So what I'd like to do then is I'd like to take one of the 12 Bowie knives I have on me, and I'd like to stick it inside of my flask, wrap it in a dirty cloth, and then light it on fire, and then throw it deep inside of the thing for whatever my strongest attack is, and create one of the most potent and powerful and dangerous Molotov cocktails ever seen on the face of this place.
Michael,
Yes?
you're throwing this into the bubble created by me?
No, I'm throwing it through the bubble into the middle of the gelatinous
Okay,
cube.
but no, if I'm forming the bubble,
I'm in
where
the
we
bubble
are.
with you.
you're throwing it at me.
No, there's a little bit of a we're in a little bit of a mix-up. So I'm by you. So let's say if you're here and you've been eating this direction, I'm here and I'm throwing it with a little bit of space. I'm throwing it this direction. So I'm going over and up, sort of like at a tall angle, away from both you, and Archimedes.
So you're kind of following me and then throwing it back.
Exactly.
Okay.
What I'm doing, I'll give you a little example. What I'm doing is I'm doing a little bit of like, I'm doing a little bit of a hop, hi-ya, and I'm doing that. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Then what I'm going to count this. I'm going
Could
to
not be clearer.
I'm going to count this as an engineering check. If you make the engineering check, it's going to count as a free power attack.
Thank
If
you.
make the engineering check, it'll be a free power
Now,
attack.
because it's my family's, it's just a family.
Do not push your fucking luck. I just gave you a free power attack.
You want my Meganon?
Shut the fuck up, because I could just as easily give you nothing.
Nat 20.
20! I got 20! Yes! You successfully nudge around, lighting your Molotov cocktail,
Oh my god.
throwing it explodes inside the center of the gelatinous cube. As a nat 20, it does maximum damage on 3d6, which is what? That is 18 points of damage?
Yeah.
Plus the 10 that we've already done, so that is 28 points of damage total. Yes, the gelatinous cube, you feel it like shake very violently. It expels you, Michael Richardson, out of its body, forcibly forcing you out. You tumble onto the ground. You take no damage. You take no damage from its attack. Ode. Well, hang on. There's an easier way of doing this. Let's just roll a d20. We need to roll a d20.
I'm fine. Probably.
Nat 1.
Nat 1. Okay. Yeah. Shit on a stick.
Well, if
Let's
that
be
was
fair. I'm going to be fair. I can handle this. Thank you, Michael. Let's roll 1d6.
Did you do the chart?
Yes.
4.
Okay.
4. The explosion and the reaction from the gelatinous cube as it kind of convulses and shudders forces everyone still inside the gelatinous cube to shake around violently, kind of thrusting them into the weird explosion at the center. So all of you take 4 points of damage. That means Ode is knocked out. Sven is also knocked out. Archimedes, how are we doing health-wise?
I got 6.
You got 6? All right, that would make it your turn. Now, being thrust inside a giant cube of acid is a very sobering experience. So you have another sober check, and this one is going to count doubly. So let's roll the check, and if you succeed, that will count twice.
19.
19! Yes, you are sobered the fuck up. Welcome back to reality, Archimedes. What would you like to do?
I want to take Ode and Sven's unconscious bodies in the safe zone around me and slam the Meganyorn into the middle, into the ground in the middle of the gelatinous cube and try to explode it outwards.
Okay, is this a power attack, or are you trying
Power
to like,
attack.
channel the power of the Meganyorn in some capacity?
Channel the power of the Meganyorn and explode the gelatinous cube from the inside.
Okay, then that is going to be a religion check on your part. The same rules kind of apply. If you succeed, it's going to be a free power attack. So let's set this check at 12 or better.
So I'm a Templar.
Yes.
15.
15, congratulations. You grab Ode and Sven's body, you drop them down, you bring the Meganyorn down and slam it onto the ground for 15. A massive charge of energy bursts from the Meganyorn and explodes inside the gelatinous cube. Let's roll 3d6 points of damage.
11.
11, and we were already at 20. Yes! The gelatinous cube rips open and spills apart, melting almost, parting around Archimedes and collapsing down. The smell of Rogaine fills the room as it sloshes on all sides. Archimedes, you do not take any points of damage from the acid. However, Ode and Sven are knocked out. They need immediate medical attention. At this exact moment, you see Tusk being ridden by a catfolk berserker. The two of them stop and look at the four of you.
Tusk!
Oh my god!
Tusk,
Guys!
you're alive!
Guys, you're alive! I haven't seen you all in so long! Gorgax, this is the cool adventurers!
Yes. Gorgax jumps down. I can see that. It happens. He points to Sven. That is my colleague that I was looking for. And that is the Meganyorn.
Yeah, we're taking it to the forge with him to get it all fixed up right now.
But more importantly, that miserable piece of shit lying unconscious on the ground is owed Elfwig, the bastard who on prom night stole my girlfriend.
Oh, no, he
Breaking
didn't.
my heart, stealing my spot on the fabulous foursome, and forsaking the catfolk's opportunity to be part of Oakvale, banishing me and my people from joining this community. That is why I joined with band of like-minded people.
He pulls a red bandana over his face.
To take back what was ours.
No, Gorgak,
Take
say
what
it
was
ain't so.
stolen from us.
Gorgak, I hear you. And I want you to know
You're
that what
unconscious too.
happened... No, I'm not. I'm fine.
I thought you were
Back to sleep.
Go back to sleep,
Go
Shut
back to
your
sleep,
fucking mouth.
You
Listen,
son of a bitch.
Hey, shh, it's all right. Look at me. Just look at. Just
You
look
can't
at me,
even
all right?
fucking stay unconscious and
I
let
know,
other people
I
have a
know.
moment.
Look, listen. I want you to know that I not only hear you, but I understand your pain. When something is taken from you and you feel slighted, it hurts more than anything. When love is taken out of your life, it feels like the worst stab wound, the worst burn you could ever experience. But you can love again. Because look at Tusk. Tusk loves you more than anyone I've ever seen. He's got a passion. In the first 2 minutes of being with you, I can see love radiating off of his eyes to you. You've asked, you're a part of the sneaky takers. Well, you know what you've taken? You've taken Tusk's heart. You've taken Tusk's heart just now, and you've thrown it away just like that girl did to you not those years ago. Do you want to continue this cycle of violence, of pain? Be the one that breaks the cycle. Reset this world. Be the good force that you know deep down you are. Prove old wrong. And help the people. Help Sven. Be the good cat that we all know that you to be. That Tusk wants you to be. Will you do
Compelling
that for
argument.
Tusk?
Let's roll. Is this a diplomacy check?
Yes, whichever one I have better stats with.
I'm going to say you get an advantage to this because you are using Tusk's relationship that he has built with Gorgak. So we're going to add a 1d6 bonus to this. So we're going to set this at 16 or better, and we're going to say this is a diplomacy check.
Right?
18.
18. Gorgak's.
I was once a young adventurer like you and considered myself a hero. But the hard realities of adventuring made me bitter and brittle. I lost sight of what it meant to be a hero. Your words have moved me today. I wanted revenge, but perhaps in this moment, with this simple act, I can earn redemption.
He takes his bandana and rips it off and throws it on the ground.
Farewell, Tusk. Mayhaps we shall meet again. You are always welcome in my pride. Good luck, cool adventurers. But fuck Ode. Seriously.
Fair. That's
That's
totally
fair.
That's fair.
Totally
Yeah,
fair.
that's
Totally fair.
Gorgax, please. Yeah, you've just strayed a little bit. Perhaps I should go with you. We can both seek redemption for ourselves.
No. I would have used Sven to turn the Meganyorn into a weapon to further exact revenge. The Meganyorn I can see is broken. Restore it. Destroy Skin Deep. Protect this village. Do what the fabulous foursome could not. Bring peace to Oakvale forever.
Right. I will finish this quest, and we will avenge our friends and save the land.
I shall see you at the Ivory Court, my friend.
Thank you, Gorgax.
Farewell, cool adventurers. You truly are pretty tight.
Heyo.
Ayo,
Bring
indeed.
peace to yourself, my friend.
I will try.
Gorgax turns and begins to walk away. He quickly turns again, runs over, and kicks Ode as hard as he can.
Fuck you.
Oh, totally
I'm
fair.
still a berserker. I got a lot of rage.
It's valid. It's valid. We see.
It's valid. It's
We
valid.
recognize it. Yeah, you are valid.
All right.
He kicks Ode again.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's. I think.
Don't
two
take
is a
advantage
solid
of our
amount.
of our appreciativeness and awareness of your emotions.
No, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Never meet your heroes, kids. They will only disappoint you.
And with that, Gorgax leaves. Congratulations! You have successfully defeated the Gelatinous Cube. However, Sven desperately needs your help. What are you going to do?
We're for sure gonna go heal Sven and Ode. Like that's a
Yeah.
guarantee.
Okay,
Anybody
how
have
are you
any-
going to heal Sven and Ode? Both of them
Any-
are unconscious. They need a medicine check, and then they need to be healed.
Quick, they are in desperate need of help, and I do hear that alcohol shocks the body awake, kind of like smelling salts. Could I use the potency of this to awaken them from their unconscious state?
Who would you like to do that to?
Could this also do damage to them?
If you answer my question, I'll answer yours.
Oh man,
Oh,
I'm
Just try it on Ode. Yeah.
okay. I'll try it on Ode. Okay, I'm gonna start it on Ode. I'll try it on Ode.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. All right, Ode, I'm gonna do a quick medicine check. I'm gonna wake you up. Here we go.
All right,
open
let's
his
make this
mouth.
medicine check at 18. We need to roll at 18 or better.
Smell that booze.
3.
Yeah, that counts as a death save fail.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, it didn't work. That's it.
Yes. Now, what about Sven? Who's going to try and perform a medicine check on Sven? All right,
I'll do it.
Archimedes. Archimedes, you can perform a religion check instead of a medicine check. Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. That's going to be a 5 or better.
3.
Sven gasps. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was, I'm still in a lot of pain. Oh, I'm still in a lot of pain, but I'm alive. Oh, okay.
Welcome back, Sven. Welcome back.
Oh, welcome back, little buddy.
Oh, was that Gorgax the Mighty?
Yeah.
Was.
Oh, he really does not like Ode. I don't know. I should have told you that, but I passed out. He really does not like Ode at all.
Yeah,
They
Yeah,
have
we
a-
had a good talk.
Yeah, they do not get along.
yeah. The bruises in Ode's ribs speak for themselves.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
gonna feel that for a while.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess I learned a little bit of field medicine back in Rogue College. Let me give it a shot on Ode here.
All right. Yes, as a rogue, you can perform an alchemy check in place of a medicine check if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's perform an alchemy check. That is going to be an 8 or better.
15.
15, yes. Ode is no longer dying. However, he still is unconscious.
D'Artagnan, Thank you for your boons. Your death is not in vain. And I go and I start shoving the health potion down his throat.
All right, yes. Ode, you've been healed for 6 points of health.
Hey, bud. Welcome back.
Welcome back. We met your friend.
Gorgax?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had a lot of kind things to say about you.
Just the nicest.
Yeah. He asked Nana out to prom, and I did too, and she chose me, and he never got over that.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Yeah,
I did. I gathered that.
That's not exactly how everyone else remembers that story, but that's neither here nor there.
Hey, Sven, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, totally.
Do we want to go to my forge now?
I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right, let's go. Let's go to my
continues.
forge.
Let's
Yes.
do it.
It's right over here. And so the four of you made your way to Sven's forge. Sven opens the door.
Grab
You
hands.
see
Everyone
the-
grab hands.
All right, you all grab hands. As Sven opens the door, you see the forge. He grabs the Meganiorn, placing it upon the forge. Grabbing his hammer, he begins to go to work. Now, I am going to set into motion new magic to make the Meganiorn more powerful than it was before. Is there a particular shape you would like me to shape it in, or would you like me to forge it into its original shape?
I think what would be a fun thing to kind of use against Skin Deep? Like, what about like
An exfoliating brush?
Yeah.
or like just like a thin needle, maybe like a tiny sword, like you get at restaurants that have like cherries.
Suddenly, a
on them?
loud, booming voice kicks in the back door, shouting, "Wait! Who is this mysterious voice? What shape will the Meganiorn take? Will Ode ever explain what really happened that night at prom? What mysteries await Tusk at the Ivory Court? These and other mysteries to be solved next time on Hazards and Hijinks. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Thank you
What?
so much for sticking around to the end of the adventure. If you made it this far, boy, howdy did we have a heck of an adventure. We took on that gelatinous cube. It went sour and then it went sweet. That was quite a nasty treat. I had a lot of fun. I hope you all did. Woo-wee! And we did it. We got both of our level achievements, which means Ode, Michael, Richardson, and Archimedes have made it to level 2. Ba, 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 ba. Tusk has also received his 2 level achievements. If he gets 2 more, he will also make it to level 2. So he just has to do it next time. We'll keep an eye out and see if he can. I have faith in him. That's exciting stuff. Now, if you enjoyed the show, please like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. We have great TikTok content curated by our own Archimedes, SwordRat himself, putting that together for you. We also do sketches by me on our Instagram. We also curate fan art put together by Magneto, our own Ode Elfwig. If you wanna throw up some fan art, you can contact us on our Insta and we can make that happen. But in addition to that, we also have regular improv shows. Like tomorrow night, we have our Fancy Hobo improv show. Put your hands up if you're in the Fancy Hobo improv show tomorrow night. Oh, look at that. Oh, so be sure to catch that show because we have a lot of great talent in that show tomorrow night. What else do we have coming up this month? We have a genre show, which is going to be a Shakespeare genre. Ooh, how much fun is that? In addition, we are also going to have a bindle. I believe we are also going, no, we're not going to have a bindle. Why? Because we have the duo. That's right. We have the duo coming your way. A special fun night of awesome long form improv. That's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have more information about that as more information develops. So keep an eye out for that. What else do we have? Oh, I don't know. You can follow us on our Facebook and Instagram to find out more. We have all that cool stuff and you can check it out at any time you want. Also, if you like Dungeons and Dragons but want more Dungeons and Dragons, you can check out Tyler's Handsome Corner Tavern every Tuesday night at 8, right here on YouTube and Twitch, where our own Tyler X Koontz DMs a amazing D&D campaign. It is great. Tyler, why don't you tell our audience a little bit about it?
Well, we are in the gothic horror setting of Barovia, and we are fighting the ancient vampire of Strahd, and it's a great time with some of my best actor friends, and we have a good time.
Yeah, so be sure to check that out. We are big fans over here at Hazards and Hijinks. You can catch us every Friday night at 8 because Fridays belong to Hazards and Hijinks. We'll be here next week to continue the adventure. Please hit us up. Tell us your thoughts on this show. Thank you, D'Artagnan, for your sacrifice. We hope you enjoyed the show. Now we will end the way we always do with a hearty huzzah. Why? Because we love you. 3, 2, 1, huzzah!
Wow!
What a show.
What a show.
What a show!
Goodbye.
Bye.
You all have a nice night now. Get home safe.
Get on safe.
Drive well.
Oh, I love Michael was like, hang on, we're all holding hands. And I'm like, oh, I know. I know you're all holding hands. You goofy fuck. I know.
Chain reaction.
Oh, shit. I really thought we were going to die. I was like, we might die in this acid right now. That really might happen.
Really? So did I.
Really
I was like,
we were going to die.
I didn't think... I thought we only took damage once around, and then Owen took it twice back to back. I was like, oh shit, no, this is not gonna be good.
I was like, Sven is gone. We are not getting to level 2 because Sven is gonna be gone.
Yeah. If it had gone longer than a single round, yeah, Sven would have been dead. He would have been completely dissolved.
Yeah.
It would have been very bad because I had built in the mechanic that being inside the gelatinous cube was the worst fucking thing that could happen.
Yeah.
Like, that was the worst.
I mean, that's
you take damage